Hey everybody, what are you guys up to? My name is Buddy Blackford and welcome to another Photoshop CS6 tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to import camera raw data files so that you can work on them in Photoshop. Now what I did is I got some free raw files off of this website here called rawsamples.ch, and then you can download a sample of a camera raw file from any of these types of cameras. And what a camera raw file is when you shoot in the highest quality on like your digital camera. So if you're shooting with like a Canon 5D or a Nikon D3X or something like that, any of these types of higher end cameras will shoot out these camera raw images that are used for higher end quality images. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open up one of these, and it brings up a whole different bunch of menus that are different when you're just importing a regular image. So I'm going to open up the camera raw file that I downloaded, and it was a Canon 5D camera raw image. So I'm going to open that up, and it brings us to this screen here where we can do a few things differently to our image and adjust it before we bring it into Photoshop. So the first things I want to show you here is the different tabs that we have over here on the right. So we've got our basic tab here that has a lot of color correction, what do we call them, properties, and different little sliders here that we can use to adjust how our image looks. They've got this new auto tonal balance button here that we could click to try have Photoshop automatically try to do that for us. If I click on it, now we get more brighter colors, and it looks pretty sweet. So that's something that you can mess with in here in Photoshop. There's a bunch of other tabs here. We've got tone curve that we can mess around with, detail, grayscale, and all these other ones that you should go through and click on to see what's inside and mess around with a little bit. Now I'll go over these in more depth in a later tutorial when we realize what everything means a little bit more, but that's what I wanted to show you quickly. Now there's a preview button up here that if you toggle it and untoggle it, you can see how the different balances, how your different properties have been modified and how they look. If you have it unchecked, it's just going to stay on what was regularly imported. Now there is a set of options up here where we have our zoom tool, our hand tool, where we can move this around if we needed to. So if I zoom in enough, I can use my hand tool to move around. We've got our color sampler and white balance tools here. Targeted adjustment. We got our crop tool. So there's a few different tools here that we can use to edit our photo here. And then we also have the zoom level down here at the bottom that we can use, and there's a couple presets here, and then we also have the fit view, which is handy. If I come down here and click on the file name here, I can change the color space, the bit depth, the size here, and some of the resolution and everything in here. And then I can check this to open up as a smart object if I would like, and I'll go over that stuff later on. So we can change all this stuff to what we want it to be. So I'll just hit OK. I'll just hit cancel because I didn't want to change anything. Now over here on our tabs over here, we also have the menu options here where we can load settings that we have saved. or save the settings that we have now to use on another photo, and other things such like that, that we can save the defaults and everything like that. So that's how we import a image into the Camera Raw. Then if we like what we have going on, I can click on Save Image to save it to a location, and it defaults at the save and save location, which is pretty nice. And then you can add the document names and change the file extension. You can save it as a DNG, which is digital negative, and then we have the JPEG. Same thing again here. We've got our TIFF, and then we've got our PSDs. And then also down here we can also change the format as well. So if I wanted to save it, I just hit save, and it will save it in the same location with our new modifications. And then I could come down here to either open the image, or I can hit done, and it'll apply these changes, but it won't open the image for us in Photoshop. So let's open the image, and it brings it up for us, and now our image is imported with our new color correction tools on it. So that's how you start opening up Camera Raw files in Photoshop. And as I just wanted to show you that it was a little different from importing just regular images, because you get to mess with more color correction and tone values and everything like that. So it's pretty cool what we got going on there. And I'm just gonna end the tutorial here, I guess. So thanks for watching this one, and we'll go more into depth about this later on. So thanks for watching. See you guys later.